Lodge, as expected, is the first to show in front. Dato Star going into second place now. Then Master Beveled and Far Cry, and a few lengths back to Relkeel, but they're going really fast as they run to the first. Sunset Lodge from Dato Star in the sheepskin noseband on the left of picture. On the right is Far Cry. Racing next to Far Cry is Master Beveled, and Relkeel is last as they jump the second. And still out in front is Sunset Lodge from Dato Star. They're going a good pace, and Sunset Lodge made the running to win at Leopardstown 2 weeks ago at a good pace. Just possibly steadied it a little bit now, but still going quite fast for Norman Williamson by a couple of lengths from Dato Star. Then a length away is Master Beveled. In fourth place is Far Cry, and last of the five is Relkeel. Going towards the far side, they've got three to jump down there, and still Sunset Lodge by a length from Dato Star, half a length to last year's winner Master Beveled, a length to Far Cry, the least experienced in the field, and Relkeel now right on terms. He was several lengths adrift in the early stages, but now he's just a length behind the fourth horse as they jump the third flight. Sunset Lodge, Far Cry wasn't too fluent at that. Sunset Lodge the leader from Dato Star, Master Beveled on the inner, Far Cry racing a bit wider as they jump the middle flight down the far side, and Far Cry very novicey at that one, and that's cost him ground. He'll have to brush up his jumping, and he's not travelling particularly well either, as Sunset Lodge leads to the fifth flight, the fourth from home. Sunset Lodge, Dato Star. Far Cry has responded to Tony McCoy. He needs a better jump here, and that was better, although not perfect. Relkeel is back in fifth place. A long run now to the third from home, and Sunset Lodge and Norman Williamson bidding to make all. Dato Star's been second throughout. Far Cry's moving up to them on the outside. Master Bevel just being nudged along, and 3 lengths again to Relkeel, last of the five. And now Far Cry is looming up on the outside, but Tony McCoy's been at work on him for some time, and Dato Star goes smoothly into the lead. Sunset Lodge quickly gives way. It's Dato Star with Far Cry in pursuit. Sunset Lodge is losing ground. Relkeel's under pressure over the third last. Dato Star the leader. Far Cry jumped that all right, but Dato Star is going to take all the catching. He's sprinted clear, and this is an exciting prospect for the champion as Dato Star goes well clear, coming to the second last. Far Cry in hopeless pursuit, so is Relkeel, over 2 out. Dato Star jumps it a dozen lengths in front. Another mistake by Far Cry, who lost his hind legs. Relkeel, hard ridden, is in pursuit, but Dato Star looking very strong as he comes to the 8th and final flight. Not a very tidy jump, but he's so far in front it makes no difference. And Dato Star, who really sprinted clear when given the office by Lorcanwire, is going to win this by a wide margin. Relkeel in second, with Master Bevel running on really strongly, but a great performance by Dato Star, who spread-eagled this field and won by a wide margin. Relkeel is going to hold last year's winner Master Bevel for second place. Far Cry, who didn't jump nearly well enough, is back in fourth, and Sunset Lodge, who faded right out of it early in the straight, is last of the five. And so the result of the Red Square Energising Champion Hurdle Trial is a win for number one, Dato Star, owned by Kath Riley, Mrs. M. Guthrie and Joe Donald, trained by Malcolm Jefferson. That's 17 of the season for him, and ridden by Lorcanwire, 19 for him on this 11-8 favourite. So the market really got it right there. Second is number 3, Relkeel, owned by the trustees of the late Brigadier Roscoe Harvey, trained by Alan King, ridden by Richard Johnson. Third, number 2, Master Beveled, owned by Mrs. E.J. Williams, trained by David Evans, ridden by Glenn Tormey. Far Cry was fourth. Sunset Lodge